Hi guys, so welcome back to Seduce and Otome, where apparently Diana's my teacher, and apparently school's out for a week. She used her powers on them. Damn it! I felt the need to stop, but how? Could I stop a demon in the middle of a public area? Diana smiled, but gestured to the door.
Have a nice week off. School will resume next week.
Many of the students filed out, chatting to each other about new important plans. Suzu was beyond happy, but Naomi was hesitant. Before we could pack and believe her, Diana stepped.
Excuse me, little miss. I'd like you to stay a little while. There's something we need to discuss.
Oh! As Diana looked to Suzu and Naomi, she snapped her fingers, making my friends tense up.
You two can head home. Don't worry about your friend until next week, okay? If you contact her, she won't reply, so don't bother. If she contacts you, ignore her, because she's just fine.
As if on command, Suzu and Naomi left the room. I tried to march after them, but Diana stepped in my path, warning me with her eyes that if I followed, there would be hell to pay. I had lost my two friends, at least for the week. Diana alone, just like she wanted. I slammed my hand on the desk in front of me and glared at Diana. What are you doing? What are you thinking?
What? Do I not make a good teacher? I figured you should have a little lesson, so I took matters into my own hands.
Whatever you're trying to do won't work.
You really think so, dear? And what makes you so sure about that?
What makes you so sure? Why was it current? Were the boys worth it? My thoughts began to fill with doubt. All the uncertainties about this whole ordeal began to cloud my mind. If the boys were found out, there'd be hell to pay. Was it worth it? What about Diana? What would she do to me? Would she make my parents forget about me completely? Would she ruin my friend's life out of spite? In my gut, I felt a stone of confidence try to fight back, but the heaviness of my faults began to dissolve the stone little by little. What was going on with me? I looked at her once again to see her gaze boring into my eyes. She was using her powers on me. This time I was away from home, so I couldn't escape. Or could I? Did I want to? The way she stared at me made me feel warm and fuzzy inside my chest. I felt like melting. Oh no, you're not! Oh no, you're not, lady! You bat the hell off of me! She lifted her hand under my chin and ran her thumb on my lips, licking her own. I could feel little shots of energy zipping through my skin into my chin where she held me.
Now, let's have a little taste.
Oh no, you're not! I watched as she leaned and ready to kiss me and take my energy. Half of my body felt elevated at the time, the other half completely rejected and didn't want her to even touch me. Sam! Suddenly, Diana stopped in her tracks.
Sam? Who is...
It then dawned on her.
One of the boys. Why don't you tell me which boy is Sam?
I felt myself nod in completion. The third. Then I giggled right before letting go of my face and stepped back.
Really? The brute? With you?
I know once again, but this time it was part of my own decision replied. Diana let her son made a cat purr before stepping away from me.
Alright then. Well, if it's the brute you're infatuated with, you should really rethink your romantic options.
Then I chuckled for kissing my nose, where I felt a shot of energy zap out of my body, almost making me dizzy and recoil. Then turned to the desk and sat on the wood, crossing her legs.
You can go now. Remember, no class for the rest of the week.
How was I supposed to get home? My two friends left me here thanks to you.
Oh, were they your ride? My apologies. Let me help then.
Then lifted her hands and snapped her fingers. I suddenly fell I felt the floor sink from under me, forcing me to look down. A purple pentagram surrounded my feet, pulling me into the ground. Wow! Before I could fight her, I sank fully into the floor, fainting in darkness and shutting my eyes. As I opened them, I felt my silky sheets around me, soothing my anxiety from the darkness that previously surrounded me. What the? Why did Diana bring me home? Was this an illusion? Was I being tricked? Something was going on. I sat in my bed looking around. I was indeed in my room. There was no mistake about that. Why? Diana is too strange. Was this a game? Was this part of a plan to get the boys back? I was lost and confused more than ever, despite my logical thoughts trying to piece the puzzle that is Diana together. The more I tried to solve her, the less I understood about the situation I was in. I was interrupted, however, by my door suddenly opening, revealing the boys with Damon's hand on the doorknob. Damon.
Miss, what are you doing here?
Uh,
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
I opened my my eyebrows and stared at Damien, asking him to answer their questions through my thoughts.
Diana sent her back here. She invaded her school and sent all the students back home.
What is that bitch up to? Seriously, Diana's playing around for no reason.
Maybe it's part of her plan.
The boys continued to argue back and forth about Diana, feeling an almost jealous curiosity in me. Damien seemed to be too deep within the talk to notice my thoughts, for he didn't even start talking alongside his brothers. Why was Diana after them? Why did she want to bring them back? What was so important about the boys that she would travel to the human world to get them? What was going on? I said enough is enough. I need answers. Hey! The boys stopped arguing, staring at me in surprise. I held my hands and fists on my lap, mustering the courage to continue to speak despite my abrupt shutout. Why is Diana here? Why does she want to bring you all back? What exactly did you all run from? Why did you run from it?
Miss,
Oh, come on. Don't miss me, please. I need to know what's going on. I won't be left in the dark after this. I want to know what I am facing. Boys looked at each other hesitantly, unsure what to reply. Finally, Sam pushed Damien towards the bed, making him buckle and land on his knees with his torso over the edge of the mattress.
Damien, do the thing.
Do the thing? What's the thing? The thing? What thing?
Sam, you're not suggesting.
Why not? She deserves to know everything, especially if Diana is targeting her.
Sam's right.
I guess we have no choice then.
I was getting confused. What was Damien about to do? Damien stood before climbing onto the bed with me, sitting across from me on his knees.
We're going to show you everything. You have to trust me, okay? The minute you stop trusting me, the vision will stop.
Vision?
You want to know, right? Trust her.
I looked at Sam unsure what was going on, but I nodded. If this was the only one to learn, then this was my chance to know. Damien gently placed his hand on each side of my head, gently pressing his thumb into the skin above my eyebrows. I could only stare at Damien as his eyes began to glow gold and energy began to be both pulled out of me and forced into my head. Within seconds, my vision went black once again. I was unsure what Damien was doing, but soon shapes and textures slowly began to appear around me. I found myself sitting on a stone floor in the middle of what looked like a fantasy throne room. Very nice throne room. Extremely nice throne room. Where am I? I looked down at myself to stand, only seeing my body as translucent as a ghost. Whoa! I jumped up and inspected my hands in a sudden panic. I was see-through? Why? What was going on?
How dare they try to negotiate with me? Do they not know whom they speak to?
Hello? I gasped and ran behind a nearby pillar away from the voice. The sound of his anger and words frightened every bone in my body, turning me into a frightened child.
My lord, please calm yourself.
Calm? They're merely testing my resolve. I have more than half of a mind to send my greatest armies to take what should be mine. They are mere insects in the way of my kingdom's expansion.
They merely asked for a marriage joining.
So I'm to bow to them and share my land that I have so rightfully conquered?
I peeked from behind the pillar to see a large demon covered in royal clothing, but buff enough to be a military commander, his rage practically emanating from his body as he growled at his servant.
They are willing to give their land to you, sire. All they ask is for one of your sons to marry their daughter, whom I might add is as beautiful as can be.
This is ridiculous. To suggest that I need their approval to take their land is beyond insanity. What makes them think I care about their precious daughter?
Did I mention that she is a prodigy of her kind, sire?
A prodigy?
Yes, my lord. This succubus is a master of her skills in magic and mind manipulation. She is said to sway armies with a snap of her fingers, despite being as young as she is.
Impossible!
If only it were, sire. This succubus is dangerous, but would be a great asset to have should we agree to this arrangement. The only reason she cannot faze you, my lord, is because you are the strongest demon in the plains.
Is this supposed to change my mind?
Yes, my lord.
You are doing a terrible job at convincing me.
My apologies, sire.
I was lost. I could tell they were talking about Diana, but why?
Father.
I quickly turned my head to see another demon who looked like a child staring at the demon commander on the throne. Father?
Ah, Raystrout. Have you finished your training?
Yes, Father.
Raystro, I can't remember whose voice that is. Is that James?
Then what do you want?
I want to be with my brothers the best of the day, Father.
I don't know. Whose voice is that? That's definitely not Eric. That's not Damon. It's either James or it's Matthew. The demon commander walked to the younger demon, gripped his hair, picked him off the ground, and forced him to look at his snarl. The younger demon, however, looked unfazed.
Huh. Arrogance. Why should I allow you to be with them? I should kill you for your lack of respect to me.
Because I want to be with them, Father.
I couldn't stare as the younger demon faced his father. Despite the massive difference between them, the younger demon seemed weaker and easier to kill versus the demon commander. Why would this man kill his son, though? Was this commander that ruthless? However, I wasn't expecting him to laugh and release the young demon.
Good! Assertive even in the face of danger. That is why you are my favorite son.
You know, you really shouldn't have favoritism. I couldn't stare wider as the commander placed his hand on the demon's shoulder.
Very well. Go. Tomorrow, you will show me your training.
The little demon grinned wildly before running off.
I have a thought.
Yes, my lord?
How old is this daughter?
As old as your 5th, sire.
Do you believe this proposal is worth it?
Yes, sire.
Tell those insects that they are safe for now. I will consider their offer.
Sire, are you certain?
Did I stutter? Now go!
The demon servant quickly ran off, but as soon as he passed the pillar I was hiding behind, he along with the commander vanished into thin air. What happened? I didn't get the time to figure out before the demon, who looked around my age, walked into the room reading a book. Is that...
Raystrow, your nose is stuck in those books. Will you not lift your head up from them once in a while?
That sounds like Eric. Not that voice. I circled through around the pillar to see a second demon leaning against the pillar and smirking at Raystro.
Aren't you supposed to be with your mother practicing the harpsichord?
Okay, that's James. I think.
I am, but I had a feeling that you were in danger.
In danger? What are you...
Attack!
Oh god. All of a sudden, 3 shadows zipped through the room and slammed into Raystro, forcing him to fall to the ground and drop his book. At this sight cleared for me, there were 3 other demons in a dog pile with Raystro at the bottom.
Hit? Ah! No way! You haven't had a break in months from those stupid books. It's time for punishment!
That sounds like Sam.
Death by brotherhood!
Okay, that's Matthew.
No more reading!
That's possibly Damon? Damien?
I told you that you were in danger.
That's Eric. I suddenly knew who these demons were. It's the boys! Even in the demon world, their brotherly connection was astounding. They were merely younger versions of themselves. One of the demons, who I assumed was Matthew, grabbed the book from the floor and opened it, reading it mockingly.
How can you read this, Raystro? It's all about war strategy. It's boring.
I have to, Zakara. Get it off!
So it was James.
There's only one thing you need to know about strategy. Kill them all. Take no prisoners.
Sam for you.
You sound just like Father.
I couldn't help but giggle. It was cute to see them acting childish with each other. Eventually, Jay managed to push his brother off and stand brushing himself off. Well, we're gonna end it there. Still, I wonder what's gonna happen next. See you guys in the next episode.